this section is really important, and I want to make sure that you understand what we've covered. So as we move forward, you'll see that Java is an OOP language, so object-oriented programming language, and that means that we create a bunch of objects and then we connect them to each other and whatnot. But what I want to do now is I want to give you an exercise, right? So let's basically try and model person object. So we'll extend on what we've done so far. But really, what I want to do is I want you to create a person object or a person class as the blueprint. Then think about some of the attributes that the person might have, right? So a person might have a name, surname, email address. A person may also have an address. Now think about address. So address, is it a string or could it be a class, right? So an address is composed of first line, second line, postcode, country, so on and so forth. So that could also be represented as a class. And then you can basically have the person have the address as an instance field. Also, a person might have a car as well, right? Passport, for example. Actually, also a house, right? So a house, and you can go on and on and on, right? But for now, just try and model a person with an address, a car, for example, a house, and try and see how you're going to create classes for all of these entities that I've just spoken and their attributes. And you've seen all the default constructors, getters, and setters, and you'll see that it's not that difficult to create all of this, because really we can use IntelliJ to generate a bunch of boilerplate code. So at this point, what we're trying to do is we're trying to model things in the real world. Now, obviously here I'm saying the person with the house and whatnot, and literally this is what you're going to be building, right? So maybe a house, if you're building, for example, a website where you can go and search for properties, for example, right? So they'll have a house class with the price, the asking price, how many bids, whether it's auction, and all of that stuff. So it really depends on the domain and the application that you are building. Then this is how you start to think about these classes and objects that you have to create. So if you have any questions, please do let me know. But I want to give you the solution. Literally, I want to implement the solution with you so that you see how I would do it myself. So before I give you the solution, actually, please give it a try. This is all for now. Catch me on the next one.